Hello to the First Baptist family and to the friends of First Baptist. This is the midweek update for the first week in June 2021. And listen, I want to run you through several ministry items that are very important and then give you a personal spiritual challenge for this summer. Okay, so first of all, Wednesday nights beginning tonight, I'm going to be leading a study. We're going to have 5:15 meal, 6 o'clock study, studies for the kids, but I'll be leading a study on the Psalms, the first 20 Psalms, as we learn to wrestle with God in prayer. And I've found something very interesting in Book 1 of the Psalms, which is Psalm 1 through 41. It moves from the psalmist dealing with problems to moving on to praise. And sometimes we just get stuck in our problems. But one of the ways that the Psalms teaches us is how to move from problems to praise. And so we're going to be diving into the first 20 Psalms, learning how to pray them, learning how to talk to God through the problems and with the praises of life. So that'll start this Wednesday night in our fellowship hall following our meal. We'll start at 6 o'clock, okay? Now this coming Sunday, a couple of big things that are happening. First of all, we have a greeter training, 7:30 Sunday morning. If you've not signed up, go online right now, sign up to be a greeter. I said this Sunday, I'm not looking for people who are already volunteering for 20 things. I'm looking for people who are ready to step up and serve maybe for the first time. Or if you have that gift of hospitality and want to better use it. What have we been talking about the last 2 months? Jesus said, not even the Son of Man has come to be served, but to serve. And so a natural outflow of this is let's start serving. So we'll do a training Sunday morning, 7:30. We'll throw in some breakfast, sign up online, and then you'll be assigned a Sunday, a station, and an opportunity to use your gift of hospitality. Also, if you've unplugged from community groups, let you know that this Sunday I'm starting to lead a Fresh Start community group, especially for those. Now, anybody's welcome, but especially if you've been a part of a community group in the past. In COVID, you have become disconnected and you are ready and looking for a fresh start. I'm going to lead that group for just a couple of weeks and hand it off to fresh leadership. But let me encourage you to re-engage. As I encourage you to re-engage with service, let's re-engage with community. Community are the people that remind us who is important and what is important. Okay, so here's the last big deal, and really this goes for June, July, and August. I'm looking at my list here to make sure I've touched on everything. June, July, and August, we're going to be diving in to the book of Proverbs. And my challenge for you, June, July, and August, this summer, is every month read through the book of Proverbs. Take the day of the month and take the corresponding chapter of the book of Proverbs and just soak it in. Have it be your devotional reading. The key word in Proverbs is the word wisdom. And so we need wisdom for living life. And the book of Proverbs contains so much wisdom. And I asked last week during the update for you to email me or send me a message about what your favorite proverb is. And so I'm going to highlight a few of those during our midweek update. My friend John says one of his favorite proverbs is Proverbs 14:4. It says, where there is no oxen, the trough is clean, but increase comes from the strength of an ox. So what does this proverb mean? Well, it was written to an agricultural society, and if you ever worked with animals, you know that when you have an animal, like an ox, that means the feed trough is going to be messy, the stall is going to be messy. An ox is really inconvenient. So why have it? Well, an ox is a beast of burden, and it can work the farm. It can help produce more. And if you do everything by manual labor, your production is going to be very small. But if you have an ox, today we might say a tractor, if you have those animals to work the farm, your productivity goes up. And my friend John applies this very appropriately. He says, production is messy. Productivity is messy. And you know that from business, you know that in personal life, that if ever you want to move forward, it's going to be messy for a while. But that's okay. In fact, the mess might be a sign that you're making progress after all. That's just one proverb that reminds us that sometimes productivity is a pain. Productivity is messy, but it's always worth it. So we have this whole book of Proverbs in front of us. Soak it in this summer. June, start reading through. And if you didn't start on June 1st, you can start today and catch up really quickly and read the book of Proverbs. Even if we don't understand all of it right away, it'll become clearer as you meditate on it and as you read it. And this is a challenge for us to develop as Jesus followers who become difference makers in a world far from God, an unwise world, and we should be people of wisdom. May the Lord bless you. I'm proud to serve as your pastor, and I look forward to this summer as we grow together. Blessings on you. Bye-bye.